Welcome to Embrace Yourself. My name is Kim, and I'm a movement specialist passionate about joy, health, and happiness. I want each of us to discover our healthiest, happiest selves, but to do that, we have to get up and move. Today, I'd like to demonstrate an exercise for our inner and outer thighs using glide discs. Now, if you're on carpet, I've included a link below for you to order some. In addition, they also have a hardwood set, and I've added that link. If you're not interested in getting discs, you could use hot mat pads or kitchen towels to place underneath the ball of your foot. Otherwise, on carpet, you may need to get creative to find some kind of slick surface that you can place under the foot that won't get caught and drag on the carpeted floor. So let's get started. I use the discs and I'm going to place them so that the ball of my foot is on the disc, but my heel is my brake, it's my anchor, so it's off of the disc. And the reason discs tend to really freak people out is because they're slick and we're so used to trying to maintain stability on the ground that we don't like to feel that sliding sensation. But this is why it's so important, because this is going to be great training not only for the muscles, but for the nervous system and fascial system as well. What we're going to do is take the right leg and I'm going to weight bear into my left leg and slightly sink into my glute and bend the knee. Then I'm going to slide the right leg out so that my leg is straight and I'm pulling my right leg back in. I'm going to stay on this side just to make sure that I've got the form down correctly, because you'll notice I'm not bending my right knee, nor am I shifting my weight into the right leg. So I did a similar exercise in the past, but it was where I actually shifted my body weight. Doing this exercise in this manner, I do feel my inner thigh, but notice my body weight isn't over my right leg, meaning I haven't shifted my weight. The reason I'm keeping my weight over the left leg is so that I get some work on that inner thigh as I drag the thigh in. But at the same time, I'm getting a huge amount of work on the adductors, my glutes, and my core on my left side, because they are stabilizing me through a quick and slick range of motion. So this is why it's a game changer for making sure that we're training neuromuscular and fascial slings. They help us stabilize and keep our pelvis and core in line. So obviously whatever I do on one side, I have to do on the other, which means I sink just slightly. So I'm pushing my butt back. I want to make sure that my knee stays over my toe. I glide that left leg out straight and pull it back in. And I'm doing the movement using my glutes, my inner thighs, my core on that right side, but I'm still getting benefit of weight on that left leg. Now, why I love the glide disc is because throughout the entire movement, my muscles are working. Instead, if I were to just step out and step back in, you'll notice I'm losing a lot of contact with the floor in between placing the foot down and bringing it back. And what I want to see is I want to feel those muscles engaging. Now, I often cue clients, take your fingertips down on those inner thighs and you can feel the muscles engage and contract. This is a great exercise for both inner thigh and outer thigh and glute. So I think you're going to love it. And it's super simple to do. Again, if you've got towels or mats, you just do the exact same thing. And you can switch and alternate. So I take my right leg out, sit back with my left. Now I sit back with the right and bring the other leg out and in. So this is a super simple exercise to do, but you are going to love what it does for your thighs. Just to make sure we know from a side angle, I would sit back on that left side, glide my right leg back so you can see my left knee doesn't drive over that toe. I want to sit back, come into the center, and then again, sit back on that other side and come back in. So I'm just going right and left, sitting back. So that's it. That's your home fun challenge for today. I'm sure you are going to love it for your thighs. Make sure, click subscribe on that YouTube channel and ding the bell so you're notified of upcoming videos. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you tomorrow.